flying Air International flight number 103.1 FM. I'm your pilot, April Snell, and you'll be flying first class as always. Today we have with us, right here from the UNCG campus, we have Vincent Justiniano. He's a grad student. He's studying Student Personnel Administration in Higher Education. Can you tell us a little bit about what it is you're studying?
Not a problem, April. So Student Personnel Administration in Higher Education is for people that want to be a part of the college environment and campus, but not as a faculty or teacher.
I met Vinny today at an event that was sponsored by the Office of Intercultural Engagement and TASU, an organization that I'm a part of. He's leading the program Minerva's Middays, and he's here to tell us a little bit about what Minerva's Middays are all about. We learn through our majors and our disciplines how to do something like in peace and conflict studies. Maybe we want to become a mediator in nursing, hence nursing, or engineering and economics. We learn those skills. However, there are some skills that go through the cracks, and he thought it would be a great service to our students if he would have weekly programs that offer things such as how to budget your money, job search, teaching students about social diversity in the workplace, things like how to do your taxes and how to travel safety. And one that I'm very interested in is not only cooking, but high-end cooking. Tell us what had you come up with these kind of programs.
Well, the academic side of university usually provides students with really strong opportunities to learn and grow and develop. We've found that there's a small gap that exists where we are in need of experiential and out-of-the-classroom learning. Various aspects of life that students would need to succeed and thrive in today's world that just isn't being provided by the classes offered. As part of the Campus Activities and Programs Office, we considered it our role to play, to jump in and start covering these topics. Various aspects like financials, including budgeting and taxes, career development, job searching, social diversity, travel safety. For instance, our pilot program, Get the Job, was all based around career services skills, enhancing your job searching abilities, learning new interview tips and tricks, and discovering the areas of resume that require improvement. That our students here at UNC Greensboro are hireable and comfortable getting the job they desire. That was very important to us, and something's going to be very important to them for their future.
So when you say comfortable, you're building their confidence. They may know what it is that they want to do, but also building their confidence so that when they go on that interview that they shine.
Most definitely. No matter how comfortable a student is, there's always room for growth and development in that sort of skill. And it takes a lot of interview experience to develop your voice and how to sell what you do on a daily basis to people.
And I'm hoping that through your classes, maybe you'll go over credit card abuse, because a lot of students are offered credit cards upon graduating or even before they're graduating, and they need to know how to use that credit card. Is that something that you plan on discussing with students in the near future?
It actually is. As part of the financial and budgeting aspect, one of the speakers we've been looking to bring in, and it's nowhere near official yet, but it's something we've been at least brainstorming and looking at, has a full conversation about how debt sucks, and to keep students aware of debt and making sure they can have as little as possible leaving school and try and get rid of it quickly.
I think that as a student, we, even myself included, we get that credit card in the mail and we're so excited about it, and we are very tempted to get the things that we want, but don't realize in the future how high those interest rates can be. So excellent program offered through the Minerva's Middays.
Yes, it is. Part of our travel safety focus is regards to spring break and making sure you are being safe with how you behave and where you travel. And it's very important to us because it's an often overlooked aspect.
You mean students that are here on spring break, where most students are gone, and you have those few students that stay behind where they may not be mindful of their surroundings? Is that what you're talking about?
Potentially. But we're also talking about the students that are going on spring break, making sure they're being smart, they're being safe, and they recognize that they're representing UNC Greensboro, whether they're here on campus or across the world.
Can you talk about the transfer adult student aspect of your program?
Certainly. This is actually one of the most exciting parts about this, in my opinion. With this program, we've been looking to try to gear it towards students who are commuters or would consider themselves non-traditional. We've made these events at a time where it's more easily available to them at noon, and we're looking at various days, including Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, to figure out exactly what works best for these sorts of students. We've seen through our assessment that we can very strongly reach residence halls and students that are considered residents. However, we're looking to increase our presence with the commuter population and make sure they feel comfortable here on campus and know they are a welcome part of the family as well.
In closing, can you tell us about your next event coming up? What's happening in Minerva's Middays?
There are a lot of fun and exciting events coming up. One big one is the diversity discussion. It's going to be led by the Kaleidoscopes here that are actually in the Office of Intercultural Engagement. And it's going to provide an opportunity to discuss various aspects of diversity, inclusive language, and making sure we are putting on our best presence for others. It's important we are inclusive to everybody who goes to this campus, as well as anybody we may meet in other areas of our life. This discussion is a strong way to develop these skills and understand what vocabulary to use and why it's important to use it. We have other big fun events planned throughout the year, and we're planning to talk about them in the upcoming weeks.
Is there a website that people can go to find out more about Minerva's Middays?
Yes, it should be up in the Campus Activities and Programs website on the UNCG page. I'm also willing to email out the schedule for the planned events to anybody interested. Please reach out to me at vejustin@uncg.edu, and I will share it.
Well, thank you, Vinny. I appreciate you coming in and sharing this bit of information with us. I just thought it was such a great idea that you're offering something to fill in the gaps between our studies. Again, Minerva Middays will be hosting events that teach you how to budget, how to do your taxes, help you with job searches, social diversity, how to travel safely, and the one that I'm looking forward to is cooking. Thank you for flying with us, and we appreciate the information that you've given because information is power. Thanks, and continue to listen to WUAG for more news, sports, and music. You've been flying Air International flight number 103.1 FM, where you're sure to fly first class every time you fly. Thank you, Vinny.
Thank you. This has been wonderful.